Hey, today is August 5th. I'm Elston and I'm out here looking for the moon. And I think we have some news I want to share with you today that's going to help me find it. The first one coming from Coinbase, and it's talking about Ethereum's recent upgrade called EIP 1559 that happened last night. And what it's talking about here is the London main upgrade. And this is the latest upgrade to Ethereum's protocol in years. So this is pretty big. The upgrade includes 5 Ethereum improvement proposals. One of these is titled EIP 1559, and it's generated a lot of attention over the months. This was first announced earlier this year that this was going to happen. And it says here it has the potential for wide-ranging ramifications for all parts of the Ethereum ecosystem. It is designed to reduce the amount of Ethereum circulating at any time. And for those of you who don't know, Ethereum was initially an inflationary asset, which means that as it was mined, the amount in circulation was constantly increasing. So although there is demand for it, if demand were to die and the inflation of the asset would continue, it would cause the price to decrease. Well, now it's switched to a deflationary where they're going to be burning the gas fees or a portion of the gas fees as transactions are produced. And this should make, as demand rises for the Ethereum token, it should make the prices increase. And this proposal is supposed to also make the transaction fees more predictable and potentially reduce them. And anybody who has been using the Ethereum network over the last few months, they've seen the prices go for gas fees go anywhere between $15 to $300, which is ridiculous. If you're trying to transact in $10, you're not making that transaction. So a little history on Ethereum is it is the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, but it is not just a form of digital money. Since its creation in 2015, Ethereum has come to power as the universe of applications ranging from DeFi, stablecoins like USDC, which we'll talk about a little later, and non-fungible tokens. And that's a whole nother realm of information and possibilities dealing with NFTs. And unlike Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, which is purely just digital money, Ethereum is a highly flexible platform for running smart contracts and powering applications. One way to think about Ethereum network is to imagine a giant global computer made up of thousands of individual computers all around the world, each one running a copy of the Ethereum software. The Ethereum software in this scenario is the operating system. And like the more familiar operating systems on your phone or your computer, it also gets upgrades from time to time. Some upgrades are minor, while others are major. And right now, we are going through a major one. The EIP 1559 went live last night on block 12,965,000. And so what did the upgrade do? The Ethereum digital currency has long played key roles in the Ethereum network. Users pay gas fees in ETH whenever they make a transactions. Miners who do the work of validating transactions and updating the blockchain have long been paid in ETH, both in the form of gas fees paid by users and new ETH generated by the network. EIP 1559, which was first proposed by Ethereum co-creator Vitalik Buterin in 2018, changes this system. Users will pay a simplified fee, now called a base fee, which will typically be set automatically by your wallet, along with a tip that can be added to speed up the transaction. The base fee, however, doesn't go to the miner that validates the transaction. Instead, it is burned by the network, which means it's permanently removed from circulation. So potential consequences include gas fees should be more predictable. Pre-EIP 1559, users were incentivized to spend more on their gas to get basically ahead in the transactions. If you wanted your your transaction to go through faster, you would just pay more money. ETH prices have the potential to rise due to the reduced circulating supply, which is very exciting. This reduction in supply could eventually make ETH a deflationary asset and help evolve it into a store of wealth style investment similar to Bitcoin, some are assuming. This is not financial advice, but with how often Ethereum is used as gas in the ETH ecosystem, this will undoubtedly make it very deflationary as it goes on. So far, the rollout has gone successful, and the price, as we can see, has taken a positive bump. I'm going to change this. This is the day chart, but if we were to go to the 4-hour chart, we can see what has happened since last night. So a lot of centralized exchanges actually paused transactions last night during the upgrade, and you can see there was a little bit of a downturn, but since this happened, you can see that the price is looking very healthy and increasing. So let's talk about USDC. Something very exciting is happening here with Circle, who is the creator of USDC, which is a dollar stable coin built on the Ethereum network. So it says here, users will soon be able to transfer stablecoin via human readable address across supported wallets and crypto exchanges. The bid to introduce human readable addresses as an alternative to the usual lengthy alphanumeric crypto wallet address system is set to achieve another milestone following the recent partnership between Circle and Unstoppable Domains. So Circle is the creator of the USDC coin, which is a stable coin, which is pegged 1-to-1 to the dollar. Unstoppable Domains is a website you can go to and you can purchase a readable address where you can receive transactions, send and receive transactions. For example, I have one and it's called lifestyle-evolved.crypto. There are others. You can choose whatever you want as long as it's available. It's just like going to any domain address, website address provider and trying to see if you can get a website name. But the cool thing about this one is you can now build your website domain name as a website, and then you can also receive and send transactions from the same name. It's all cohesive. So now what Circle and USDC is going to do is they're going to team up with Unstoppable Domains and allow for a .coin name. So if I wanted to have one that said Elston.coin, all I'd have to do is just say, hey, send me some funds to Elston.coin, and it would go directly into my wallet. So this is adoption, big time adoption, very exciting, very cool to see. Let's talk about more adoption. Uruguayan lawmaker proposes bill to allow cryptocurrency to be used for payments. This project, presented by ruling party Senator Juan Sotoria, includes regulatory framework for crypto exchanges and miners. So it says here that there's a little correction here that it's important to notice is an earlier version of this article said Sotoria's bill would treat crypto as legal tender. The lawmaker later said it would allow businesses to accept crypto as payments. So the difference between accepting as payments and legal tender is pretty big, because legal tender would make it where you aren't taxed on the appreciation of your asset. So that is huge. Any country that says that a cryptocurrency or digital asset is legal tender completely changes the scope of taxes. Obviously, this is not financial advice. We're not going down the tax rabbit hole right now, although I would highly recommend making sure you understand how taxes work with this whole ecosystem. This is just showing that another country is working towards moving in the direction of digital assets and cryptocurrency. One last piece of news today that I think a lot of people would find exciting is introducing the XRP Mastercard debit card. So Mastercard is teaming up with XRP and they're providing a debit card. And this debit card will allow for, I was going to say cashback rewards, but it's actually XRP rewards. And you're also going to have an application where you would then sign up for a global ID, which would then be tied to your information, and you could plug in your financial information there, and tag that to be a part of this debit card. So as you can see, just every day, we're seeing more and more adoption, more big time players introducing products out that we can all use and learn from and start to utilize in our everyday lives.